What is up, everybody? It is Kathleen the History Queen, back with another week of historical themed content because I am on the pursuit of showing you just how funny history can be, because it doesn't need to be as stuffy as it is treated, because history can be dark, it can be cruel, it could be uplifting, but it can also be hella funny. And I like to showcase that side of history. So if you like that type of thing, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and enjoy the world of history with me. This week we are going to buy history themed gifts on Etsy, and there may be a surprise announcement at the end. So let's get into the video.
Kathleen the History Queen.
Okay, so we are obviously going on Etsy because Etsy is the perfect place to find handmade items that are very themed for your friends' interests, or for your interests for that matter. It is my favorite place to buy Christmas gifts. For example, my mom is a hairdresser and I can find all sorts of cute hairdresser themed stuff on Etsy. But there is the world of history on Etsy. And from what I've seen, it is hella funny. So obviously we have to showcase hella funny history things. So first things first, we have Etsy picks. Oh my gosh. I may have to get this. It's a Julius Caesar pen holder. But you put the pencils in his back. Just like that. Oh, we can pick colors? Oh. Pink, pink, pink. I can get pink. If you haven't figured out right now, pink is my favorite color. So yeah, this is basically depicting when Caesar was stabbed on the Ides of March, basically March 15th. He was stabbed by 60 different senators, including a close friend of his. And that basically happened because he was kind of being a dictator at the time. His nickname was Dictator of Perpetuity. And there was some three major incidences of him upsetting the people of Rome, including starting a civil war, which finally made them decide that they had to assassinate him. And I guess I just bought a 3D printed depiction of his assassination. Definitely add to cart. We got our first product in. Let's see what it is. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I don't know what it is. Oh my god, it's my Caesar. Okay, thank you for supporting Earth Small Shop. We love hearing and seeing how we did. Please take a time for a review. That is by Clever Contraptions. Are you ready for the unboxing? I can't. This is too funny. Okay. Oh my god, I need pencils. I need pencils. I need pencils. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh my god. There's a lot of holes. I wasn't expecting this many holes in him. I need more pencils. I need more. God. You know, I really think this would have helped Gretchen Wieners.
Because that's not what Rome is about. We should totally just stab Caesar.
This is 3D printed, but honestly, it's very shiny and it doesn't have that normal 3D printing texture, I would say. She clearly spent a lot of time sanding and making sure that this looked really nice before she sent it to me. I love him. And he's pink! And he goes so well with my room! Yeah, so I work with other history nerds, and this is just gonna be my favorite little office knickknack that I've ever freaking bought. Oh my god. I need to get a 3D printer. I feel like you can do this with so many historical figures. Oh my god, what am I getting into? This stern look on his face as I have my colored pencils in his back. This is so bad. This is so bad. And you can fit a lot of pencils in here. Now, you know, I'm gonna be completely frank, they don't stay in super well unless they're like sitting up here. So I think he's more of a decoration, and there's just the humor in the fact that it's Caesar and you're quite literally stabbing him in the back with your pencils. He did bad things. He did bad things. So has everyone in history, but Caesar did bad things. That's why he got stabbed by 60 senators. And there is 1, 2, 3, 13 holes. I'm honestly glad there was not more because I have tryptophobia, and like, if you don't know, tryptophobia is like the being unsettled by the many holes. And let me just show you. Yeah, that triggers me. So we're gonna keep the pencils in his back. Honestly, even without the pencils, he's kind of a pretty cool bust. I really like the size of him, and I just think it's so funny to put pencils in his back. So yes, we have our Caesar. Let's see, what else is there? Ooh, look at this. The Boston Tea Party scented candle. Don't freak out, there's still a tax on the tea. It's just called sales tax. Okay. So yes, basically oh, look at this. It tells us the facts about the Boston Tea Party. Let's read them out. The tea chests were too heavy to lift, so colonists used shovels to dump tea into the water. And there you have it. Another use for shovels. It took them about 3 hours, which is a long time to spend shoveling tea into the ocean. But that's the price of liberty, I guess. Yeah, so the Boston Tea Party happened by, it says colonists here, but it was really the Sons of Liberty, which was a group of colonists who actively protested England. England taxed the tea, which, shocker, they taxed everything, and Sons of Liberty got very upset. They said no taxation without representation. And so they decided to climb aboard the ships and dump the tea into the Boston Harbor. Now, unfortunately, England responded very harshly with this, and this is kind of what really prompted the American Revolution to get off with a full bang. Now, I wonder what it smells like. That's what I'm going to be curious about. Okay, we have to buy this. Definitely add to cart. We got another box and cat hair. Okay. Celebrate the Boston Tea Party, or just property destruction in general, with the Boston Tea Party scented candle. The Boston Tea Party scented candle smells like iced tea, but because that's what it smells like when you dump 46 tons of tea into Boston Harbor during the New England winter. If you don't believe us, try dumping 46 tons of tea into Boston Harbor and prove us wrong. Light it and watch a bowl of wax turn just like the water in Boston Harbor turned brown after it was filled with delicious tea. And contemplate how grateful you are to live in a place that upholds the principle of no taxation without representation. Unless you live in Washington, D.C., Puerto Rico, Guam, etc. Sorry guys! They seem to like the history humor stuff, so I am down. Oh my god, I already smell it. The Boston Tea Party scented candle. Oh my god, why does that actually smell good? Whoa, this is amazing. Ow, look. Inside there. Here's a tip. Once your ship enters the Boston Harbor, you only have 20 days to unload it before it's seized by British Customs. Unless the law has changed since 1773 because of the Boston Tea Party. After colonists dumped 92 thousands of tea into the Boston Harbor, could people drink the water? Yes, you could drink the water in the Boston Harbor anytime you like. I probably wouldn't though. Dire warnings. Keep away from anything that might catch fire or show poor judgment around an open flame. Children, pet, robot vacuums, history of nerds, etc. Just kidding, it doesn't say history nerds. The best way I can describe it is it smells like a linen type of really, really clean smell. They said it's supposed to smell like iced tea, and I don't know if I would say that, but it is very aromatic and it smells pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm really impressed by the quality of the tea chest, so let's light it. Oh, we have flame. Well, there you go. There's our Boston Tea Party candle. Oh, here we go. Here's a cup. Spilling the tea since 1773. Classic. So I guess that would make it 2 Boston Tea Party themed gifts. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Who's it from? By History Queen Apparel. Why, yes, it is History Queen Apparel, aka I reopened my Etsy store. Yes, I reopened my Etsy store because I thought, well, shoot, if I'm making YouTube videos about History Queen and I want to make history more accessible, then I need to show how history could be so funny, and then I figured people are going to want to buy merch, and anyway, I just really wanted to do it, so just let me do it. Anyway, if you want to buy any of these products I'm about to show you, I am doing a soft relaunch of my Etsy shop, but to be honest, I opened my Etsy shop when I was in grad school getting the museum studies degree and working a full-time job, and it was fun, but it quickly became a chore. So now that I work a full-time job and doing YouTube content, do several other hobbies, I thought it'd be a good idea to do it again, but we're going to do it the smart way, and we're doing a soft launch of only a few products. One of the things that I wanted to introduce this year were keychains. So we have our first one. It says Museum Barbie. That's me. I'm a Museum Barbie. This one is my personal favorite. I talk about dead people. Hashtag history nerd. And ask me about old stuff. We have our first 3 keychains of the soft launch. Also have necklaces. They say well-behaved women rarely make history, which is true. Any key women of history are people who defied the rules and boundaries, like Susan B. Anthony, Rosa Parks, all those really cool women who said, that rule doesn't quite make sense. Black women have to sit in the back of the bus. No, I don't like that, sir. So, because I know some people like gold and some people like silver, I did the same design for both. So if you're a gold girly or a silver girly, you have options. And then we also have cups. We have Spilling the Tea since 1773, aka our another Boston Tea Party themed gift. So we have a nice glass, but this isn't the only cup of the launch. No. We have Cool Girls Know History. That's right. I'm a cool girl, you're a cool girl, you may be a cool guy, but right now we're talking about the girls, okay? So we have Cool Girls Know History, and of course, History Queen on the back, and like it's another glass tumbler. And then last, but certainly not least, this is the Cool Girls Know History shirt, because only cool girls know history. Then we have more shirts, because there's a huge market for museum professionals wanting funny history, museum theme types gifts. I of course had to cater to my fellow museum nerds with our very own Museum Nerd t-shirt. This is my Museum Nerd t-shirt for my fellow museum nerds in this pretty little pastel blue, very good for the pale skin tones or the dark skin tones. Also to honor museum professionals, because it is a niche that not a lot of people are aware of unless they're at the museum, but most people assume when you're working at a museum you're a volunteer. No, honey, I made it my damn career. Our museum professional definition shirt. So we have museum professional, noun. I gotta remember what I wrote. A person who works day and night to conserve, educate, or display artifacts from dead people. A person who is solving problems you did not know existed and you do not understand, aka humidity, mold, and all these things that you didn't even know were a thing, but that's how we have to preserve artifacts. A person who constantly has to explain how they plan on making money or how they make money with a non-essential job. See also wizard, magician, and superhero. That is my products in my soft relaunch of my Etsy shop. We have my necklaces, my keychains, my tumblers, and my 3 history/museum themed shirts. If you want to purchase them, go to etsy.com/historyqueenapparel and you can purchase yours. To end the video, I will share you the history fun fact of the day so I can pass more of my history knowledge from my noggin to your noggin, and we can spread more of the world of history. Did you know an emperor tried to name a horse as his senator? Yes, that was Emperor Caligula of the Roman Empire. He was a young emperor who was known for being insane and a little bit mad. He did some bad things. Like I said, everybody in the history world has done some bad things. He was a little bit murderous. He was a little sexually perverted. However, some historians argue if that was just him pranking people or if that was actually a true sign of insanity. He had a favorite horse in Citus. He proposed it be added to the Roman Senate as a senator. Now, some people think that this was only a prank. Historians at the time show no record of this, so we truly don't know if this was true or not. This provoked the Senate so much that Well, I'll be getting my own bust of Emperor Caligula soon because he was assassinated before he could actually add Incitus as a Roman senator. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Kathleen, the History Queen. Thank you for enjoying the world of history with me. Come back every other Sunday for more historical themed content. Bye!